What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch video, and today we are taking a look at Carpenter watches. I actually spoke to Neil Carpenter, the owner of this brand, and he told me to stop by the Brooklyn Watch Shop, which is a watch shop here in New York, in Brooklyn, where they actually sell this watch, these watches, Carpenter watches, and I believe that Neil Carpenter is actually part owner of the Brooklyn Watch Shop. They also sell other brands of watches, new, and they have a bunch of really cool vintage watches that they sell there, and they also repair watches. So you can bring your Omega or your whatever watch in for repair, and they do repairs, believe, on site at the Brooklyn Watch Shop. So they said that I could borrow this watch and do a review. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to do a review of it. So it comes in this box here, this wood box. Comes with this outer box with this is the Carpenter logo here. And a really nice inner box, which is solid wood with some felt on the bottom. Very nice. And of course inside we have a very nice watch presentation. Here is the watch, of course, and it also comes with a watch tool, which is very nice. It's solid wood and metal, very nicely made. Really nice touch that they add that in. And here you are. This is called the Brooklyn Gent. So when they told me, I'm going to take off some of the plastic here, that I could come by and pick a model, I knew exactly what model I wanted to see, and it was the Brooklyn Gent in black with this strap and the solid bronze case. So this also comes in stainless steel, comes on a bracelet. However, I knew exactly which model I preferred, and it is this one. Really quick, I'll do a wristwatch check. I am wearing the Vacheron Overseas World Timer. I've been wearing this watch a lot. And I put it back on the bracelet just because I could, and that's really that. So I'll throw the Brooklyn Gent on the wrist so you guys can see. However, like I said, solid bronze case, 38 millimeters, screwed in crown, which is very different, I guess, for a dress watch, and especially a bronze dress watch, which I'm not even sure a lot of bronze dress watches exist. I know that a lot of brands who make bronze watches, they immediately, well, not immediately, they make sport watches like field watches or mostly dive watches, and some even pilot watches, which doesn't really make all that much sense. But a diver's watch makes sense in bronze. I never thought of a dress watch in bronze, and I got to be honest, I'm really impressed. This is a really nice watch. I was super excited to get my hands on this and try it out. It's absolutely beautiful in person. It fits really nicely on my wrist. Like I said, 38 millimeters. And in this watch, you have a ETA movement, the ETA 2824. You can see there the buckle is signed Carpenter, and that is also solid bronze on a very nice distressed leather strap. It tapers down. It has a very nice vintage look. The crown is signed, obviously, and is screwed in, which is super nice and very different from a lot of dress watches that I've ever put on. And there you can see the rotor is decorated and signed Carpenter watches, and it looks really good. And you have a solid stainless steel case back, not solid, obviously see-through case back, but the case back is stainless steel because you don't want your wrist touching bronze, because it will obviously turn your skin green, and that is not good. So G4 is the actual model number, I believe. It is 8 of 250, so this is a limited edition of 250 watches, which is very nice. 5 atmospheres, so you wouldn't be going diving with this watch, but it definitely could handle getting wet, which is really nice, especially when you have a dress watch, which usually around 30 meters water resistance, so that's very nice. The strap is signed Carpenter here, and it says genuine leather. Like I said, the crown is signed, also has that logo that you saw on the outside of the box. Very nice. The dial itself is a black, very, very deep black dial. I believe this comes in other colors as well. There are other iterations, like I mentioned, with different strap colors. There is a bracelet version. There is a stainless steel version. Like I said, I immediately knew that I wanted this solid bronze version because, again, I've never seen a watch like this. I've never seen a watch, a dress watch with a screw-down crown and in solid bronze. I think it's really cool. So the dial I was mentioning has a sunburst effect, and you can see it when I turn the watch and the light there. It's very, very light sunburst effect. All the applied indices are bronze. I believe the hands are even bronze. And then that date window has a little bit of edge on it. It is also bronze. Very nice touch there. Very simple watch, simply executed, but has a very, very big impact in my opinion. You could see the case profile. It has a very vintage look. In general, I really, really like this watch. And I'll put it on my wrist here again. I have a 7.5-inch wrist. And you can see this is a 38 millimeter watch. However, it looks right at home. It does not look small on my wrist whatsoever. It looks like it fits me pretty much perfectly. And it's going to be really hard for me to give this watch back because I really like it. And I was mentioning about Neil Carpenter, who actually lent me this watch. They have a whole variety of watches, and Carpenter actually make a field watch. And they make it similarly to this in a bunch of different case materials, and they also make it in bronze, solid bronze. This watch, I believe, when I went to the store itself, they were selling it for $795. I believe it was on sale. I think the normal price for this watch is $895, and I believe this was, like I said, on sale. Some of their other watches are a little bit less expensive. They don't have an ETA 2824. Obviously, they are charging extra money on this because it does have a Swiss ETA movement. And ETA are limiting their production or limiting their movements that they're actually selling to other brands. So as that happens, I'm not sure they'll actually stick with this. But a lot of brands use Sellita movements, which are ETA clones. There are plenty of ETA clones out there. But there has to be something said for an original ETA movement being put into a watch these days. I really like ETA. I think that they are obviously the originators of all these movements, and they're cloned for a reason. So if you can get a watch with an ETA movement, it's obviously a really good option. But let me know if you know of another watch brand or a watch, a watch that in the past that maybe no longer being made, that is not a sports watch, that is a dress watch like this watch, that is actually solid bronze. I'm pretty sure I have never seen one. I have seen some watches that do a DLC coating to make them look like they're bronze, but I have not seen one. What's really cool about this watch is it's bronze. It's going to patina like bronze. So you're going to have a dress watch that will patina. Now, if you don't want it to patina like that, you could always clean this watch. It does have, like I said, a screw-down crown. It's easy to clean this watch at home. 50 meters of water resistance. So you could, wash this watch, use a ketchup or lemon juice, however you want to clean the watch itself. Or you can make it patina and keep it, dirty and make it look like it's a lived-in watch. Very, very interesting take on the bronze, thing going on in the watch industry. And this is an acrylic crystal. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Really cool touch. Really gives it a warm feeling on that dial, and everything just, all the colors really work really well. I took some photos of this watch, and honestly, this watch photographs, it's photogenic. It takes really, really good photos because of that color of the case, the color of the dial and hands, the color of the strap, and the acrylic crystal really bring this watch all together. I think it's an extremely well executed watch. Like I said, I will wear it for a few days and I will do a full review on it, but my first impressions are I'm in love with the watch. I really liked the watch before I even saw it, and when I saw it in person, I immediately took a picture of it in the case. I put that picture on my Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. Please follow me on Instagram, and you could take a look and you could see unfiltered. The picture is amazing. It looks so good, this watch, just in the case at the Brooklyn Watch Shop. So anyway, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful. Much appreciated. Add a comment below. Let me know if you know of another watch company that has done a dress watch in bronze. I'm super interested in hearing from you. And thank you for logging on.